Good morning, students. Today we will learn about sense organs. In previous lecture, we have discussed about nerves. So first I am going to revise the previous lecture, then I will start today's topic. In previous lecture, we have discussed about nerves. A network of nerve is spread throughout the body. Nerves are made up of cells or neurons. Nerve cells are also known as neurons. They are just like a messenger. They are taking information from the sense organ and send that information to the brain or spinal cord. Then spinal cord or brain will give the command to the particular part or particular organ of the body. Then we have discussed about type of nerves. Three type of nerves are there: sensory nerves, motor nerves, and mixed nerves. Sensory nerves, these carry messages from sense organ to the brain or to the spinal cord. Motor nerves, they carry the order or command from the brain or the spinal cord to the part of the body such as muscles or glands or organ. Then third type of nerves are mixed nerves. They carry messages from sense organ to the brain and also carry order from the brain or spinal cord to the other part of the body. These are the three type of nerves are there. Then we have discussed about spinal cord and reflex action. Spinal cord is a thick bundle of nerves. It extends from medulla, means base of the brain, to the lower part of backbone. Then reflex action. When you accidentally touch any hot object, there will be a jerk, or you will keep your hand in a backward direction. So that backward jerk is known as reflex action, and that is done by spinal cord. That order is given by spinal cord. Okay, student. So let's start the today's topic. Means sense organ. Sense organ. So as we have discussed earlier, that we are having 5 sense organs. 5 sense organs are eyes, nose, tongue, skin, and ear. These are 5 sense organs. 5 sense organs. Sense organs are our window to the outside world. Window to the outside world. Any information will be entered inside our body through these windows, through these sense organ. Like if anything we are watching, that is entering through our eyes. Anything which we are smelling, that is entering through nose. Any type of taste is entering through our tongue. Any type of sound we are listening is enter through our ear. Any type of touch, hotness, coldness, any type of touch is enter into our body through our skin. That is why sense organ are known as window to the outside world. They pass on information from the surrounding to the brain. The 5 sense organs are eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. These are 5 organs. So let's discuss about eyes. Eyes. So student, you have to draw this diagram, this structure in your fair as well as in your practice notebook. So look at the diagram carefully. So let's start reading. Eyes. Eyes are our most important sense organ. They help us to see the object around us and gather information. Gather information. Information means information regarding their size, their shape, their color. That all these things we are able to see just because of our eyes. Structure of eyes. So look at the diagram carefully. This is the structure of our eyes. There are 2 sockets in the skull that contain eyeballs. Socket means 2 hollow part in the skull and that contain eyeballs. Eyes are protected by eyebrows. We are having a closing or opening window just above our eyes, and this is known as eyebrow. Eyelid and eyelashes. So these are the part that protect our eyes. These are the outer part: eyebrow, eyelid, and eyelashes. Eyebrow prevent sweat from running into the eyes. Like these days are very sweating days, and that sweat is coming from our forehead towards our eyes. So our eyebrow protect that sweat to enter into the eyes. To enter into the eyes. Eyebrow prevent sweat from running into the eyes. Eyelashes protect eyes from dirt, dust, and strong light that might damage the eye, while the eyelid protect the eyes from injury. So what is the function of eyelashes? Eyelashes protect the eyes from dirt, dust, and strong light which can damage our eyes. So who will perform this function? Eyelashes. Eyelid. Eyelid protect eye from any injury. Any injury. So eyelid protect the eyes from any injury. In front of eye, each eye is a circular transparent part called cornea. Transparent. The black part of our eyes is a transparent part, and that part is known as cornea. That part is known as cornea. So the front transparent part is known as cornea. Okay, student. So look at the diagram. The first transparent part is known as cornea. After cornea, we are having iris. Iris is just like a holder which hold the eyes. Which hold the eyes. You can compare like this a stand or a mobile stand in which that stand hold the mobile. In the same way, iris hold our eyes. That is iris. So behind the iris, there is a black spot known as pupil, and a crystalline lens in our body, a transparent material through which light enter into our body, into our eyes, is a crystalline lens. Then behind there is a retina. At retina, image will formed. Then optic nerves. These nerves, as we have already discussed about nerves, these nerves collect that message and take that message, carry that message to the brain. Then brain will interpret that message. Brain will decode that message. Brain will understand that message. And that is the functioning of eyes. Okay, so let's start reading. There are two sockets in the skull that contain eyeball. Eyes are protected by eyebrows, eyelid, and eyelashes. Eyebrows prevent sweat from running into the eyes. Eyelashes protect eyes from dirt, dust, and strong light that might damage the eyes, while eyelid protect eyes from injury, that protect eyes from any type of injury. In front of each eyes is a circular transparent part, and that part is known as cornea. Circular transparent part is called cornea. The round and the colored part of the eyes is called iris. Iris, colorful part of the eye is known as iris. The black spot in the center of the iris is called pupil, the central part of our eyes. When you look at into the eyes of your elder sister, brother, or your mother, father, you see all these parts. The central black part of the eye is known as pupil. Is known as pupil. Behind the pupil is a crystalline light to the pupil, eye lens to the red at the back of our eyes. So light entering through the pupil and that light will pass through the eye lens and reaches at retina. Retina is just like a screen, like you have seen in projector or in Teach Next in our school. When the projector is in on position, light is coming from the projector, and that light make an image on a screen, like on a board, whiteboard. So that whiteboard is act as a screen. Screen is the part where image will form. In the same way, retina is acting like a screen. Light is entering into the eyes through the pupil, through the eye lens, and that image will form that retina. Retina act as a screen on which an image is formed. Retina is act like a screen. On that screen, image will formed. It sends all the information of the image to the brain through optic nerves. These optic nerves collect that information, collect that message, and send that message to the brain. Then brain will think about that message, and brain will understand that information. The brain interprets it, and thus we see the object. So this is the functioning. In this way, we can see any object, and all these information take place in a fraction of time instantaneously. In previous lecture, there is a word instantaneously. Instantaneously means anything occurring with no delay. With no delay, that is instantaneous. And all these working is happening instantaneously. As soon as we are seeing any object, that information instantaneously sent to the brain, and brain will think about that information. In this way, we can see any object. Any object. Student, next is care of eyes. How can you take care of your eyes? In what way you can take care of your eyes? Yes, student, eyes are very delicate organ, very important sense organ of our body. So we have to take care of our eyes. Care of eyes. Wash the eyes regularly with clean and cold water. Clean and cold. Cold means tap water. That water should not be from your refrigerator. Your tap water is a cold water. Wash your eyes regularly with clean and cold water. With clean and cold water. Work and study in sufficient light, because dim or very bright light tires the eyes. So it is a very important information for you as a student. You have to take care of your eyes, because most of the students nowadays are using mobile phone. And as I told you earlier, and I also told you how to take online classes. You have to sit properly, keep the mobile at a proper distance from your eyes. Do not take mobile phone very close to your eyes. बिल्कुल आंखों के क्लोज नहीं होना चाहिए मोबाइल. और मैंने पहले भी बताया है, आप एक प्रॉपर डिस्टेंस पे अपने फोन को रख दीजिएगा और प्रॉपर तरीके से आप बैठिएगा, फिर मोबाइल की तरफ देखिएगा. और जो स्क्रीन है वो भी ब्राइटनेस उसकी ज्यादा नहीं होनी चाहिए, इससे जो आपकी आईज है वो डैमेज हो. ओके बेटा, so you have to take care of your eyes while taking online study, while reading anything on your mobile phone. Okay, work and study in sufficient light, because dim light or very bright light tire the eyes. Avoid reading in a moving vehicle, because it stain your eyes. While the vehicle is moving, train is moving, bus is moving, car is moving, do not read anything in newspaper or in mobile phone while running or while moving. Watch TV from a minimum distance of 6 feet. There is a TV in your home, at your home. Obviously, all of you are having TV, and you are having a big screen TV, 36 inch or 52 inch. So the distance of viewing, minimum distance must be 6 feet. So do not sit very close to your TV or your computer screen or your mobile screen or your laptop screen. A minimum distance should be there. When you are watching a TV, minimum of 6 feet distance should be there. If a screen is very large, then this distance may be of 10 to 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet. Avoid watching TV or working on the computer for long period of time. Do not watch TV, your mobile, your laptop, your computer for a long period of time. There must be a gap, like you are taking online class. After 40 minutes, close your phone, close your eyes, wash your eyes with cold water. Do not continuously watching mobile phone. You are continuously playing game on your mobile phone. You are continuously watching movie or anything else on your phone. Put some proper gap between your online classes. That is why we are having a 15 or 20-minute gap in between the two classes. So in between that gap, close your mobile phone, close your eyes, wash your eyes with cold water. Okay, give proper rest to your eyes. Do not watch continuously. Do not use continuously your mobile phone. Do not watch continuously anything on your laptop, computer screen, or your TV screen. These will damage your eyes. Sit erect and hold your book at a 20-inch away from the eyes while reading. Many of the students are having habit of reading book, learning, and they are continuously lying on the bed. वो लेटे लेटे पढ़ते रहते हैं, लेटे लेटे मूवी देखते रहते हैं, इससे भी आंखें खराब होती हैं. तो जब आप रीड करते हैं, कोई भी काम करते हैं, तो प्रॉपर तरीके से आप बैठिएगा और कम से कम 12 इंच की दूरी पे आपकी नोटबुक या बुक आपसे होनी चाहिए जब आप उसको लिखते हैं या पढ़ते हैं. ओके, सो सिट इरेक्ट, बिल्कुल सीधे होकर बैठना है आपको. होल्ड योर बुक अबाउट 12 इंच अवे फ्रॉम योर आईज व्हाइल रीडिंग. और यही फॉर्मूला आपने यूज करना है जब आप मोबाइल पे ऑनलाइन क्लास करते हैं. उसको पर्टिकुलर डिस्टेंस पे रखिएगा, ठीक है. कम से कम 2 से 3 फीट आपसे होना चाहिए मोबाइल. एक स्टैंड आप ले सकते हैं, मार्केट में 100 रुपीज तक का आ जाता है छोटा स्टैंड, ठीक है. नहीं है तो किसी बुक के साथ लगा के रख सकते हैं उसको, मोबाइल को प्रॉपर तरीके से. So sit erect and hold your book about 12 inch away from eyes while reading. If unable to read the blackboard, tell your teacher or your parent to get your eyes tested. If you are having problem while reading or while watching anything, then consult your doctor, tell that to your teacher, tell that information or that problem to your parents. Okay, so take care of your eyes. So do you know bulb can only see blue and a mix of a red and green. Apart from these colors, all other colors are seen by a bull as a shade of gray. So bulls can only see blue and a mix of red and green. Bull. So bull cannot see all colors. Apart from these color, all other colors are seen by the bulls as a shade of gray. Rest of the color are seen in gray. So bull cannot see all the colors, but we human being can see all the colors. So student, I'm going to revise today's topic again. So what we have done, we have learned about sense organs. What are sense organs? Sense organs are just like a window to the outside world. They pass information from the surrounding to the brain. Every sense organ do the same things. Means receiving the information from the outside world and passing that information to the brain. But their working is different. They are receiving different things. Like eyes is used for watching anything. For smelling, to smell anything, we use our nose. To taste anything, we use our tongue. To listen anything, we use our ears. to feel or to touch anything, we use our skin. But what they are for, they're receiving information from the outside world and sending that information to the brain. So the first, so how many organs are there? 5 sense organs are there: eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. So the first sense organ we are talking about, that is eyes. So eyes are our most important sense organ. They help us to see the object around us and gather information and send that information to the brain. So student, you have to draw this structure of human eyes in your practice notebook and in your fair notebook also. So many important diagrams are given in this lesson. So each diagram is very important. The first diagram, you have to draw structure of human eyes. So structure of human eyes, the outer transparent part is retina. After retina, we are having a round colored part, that is iris. In between the iris, there is a central black part. That central black part is known as a pupil. Inside a pupil, there is a transparent material known as lens or crystalline lens. Behind the eyes, there is a position known as retina. And retina is the part of the eyes where image will formed. Anything we are watching, anything we are seeing, that image is formed on our retina. That image is formed on our retina. Retina is just like a screen. And that information is collected by optic nerve. Optic nerve will take the information from retina and send that information to the brain. Send that information to the brain. So this is the structure of human eyes. Structure of human eyes. Next, care of eyes. How can you take care of your eyes? So there are some steps which you can use to take care of your eyes. Wash the eyes regularly with clean and cold water. Regularly with clean and cold water. Work and study in sufficient light, because dim or very bright light can tire the eyes, can damage your eyes. Avoid reading in a moving vehicle because it strains your eyes. Your eyes will not feel comfortable. Your eyes start paining when you are reading while in a moving vehicle. Watch TV from a minimum distance of 6 feet. If the screen is very large, then the distance must be at least 10 feet. So sit at a distance of 10 or 15 feet or 6 feet away from your TV screen while watching the TV. Avoid watching TV or working on a computer for a very long period of a time. If you are doing any work or you are watching TV or doing any work on your computer, laptop or in your mobile, so do not do that. Take a proper gap. Sit erect and hold your book about 12 inch away from eyes while reading. When you are reading a book or a newspaper, so your newspaper, your mobile, your notebook, book, that should be at least 12 inch away from your eyes. If unable to read the blackboard, tell your teacher, tell that problem to your teacher or your parents to get your eyes tested. Your parents will take you to the doctor, eye specialist. Then the eye specialist doctor will check your eyes. If there is some problem, they will put some specs on your eyes. So student, this is the topic for today. If you are having any doubt or any problem, you may ask your question. Akash sir, allow the student so that they can ask their question.